Hi guys, I just wanted to say hi from our Christmas party, which is just now happening. Wanted to say hello and a little bit, we're now celebrating the end of this year. So finally, it's here. It was a really tough year. And me and my colleagues were a little bit reflecting on what will happen in the next year and a little bit predicting. So here are our thoughts on the year 2023.
In year 23, I think that e-commerce and the whole business will have a very hard period. Especially, I predict it's going to be Q1 2023, which is going to be really, really hard. But the whole year 2023, I think, is going to be very critical still from the economical point of view about the purchase power of people, about their willingness to spend money. And I think for e-commerce, there are three things which are going to be pretty crucial. I think first of them is efficiency in investments. It's going to be super, super important what you're going to invest into and how that will return in terms of revenue and profit. That is really, really crucial because we are seeing cuts in people, we are seeing cuts in costs which are invested into various activities because of the crisis. The second crucial thing is going to be motivation and leadership, because in order to keep the best people, when the market will be fluctuating, I think, a lot, also in the labor market, you will have to keep the best people in order to give the best performance, because the people are the performance. It's really all about people and about great people. And the third thing is going to be positive mindset and endurance, because even with the best people, being very efficient, you must have the light at the end of the tunnel. When there is a crisis, there will always be some turnaround and some peak eventually. Therefore, I believe this is something which we need to keep in mind, and I think this is going to help the great companies to make it in 2023.
What I want from a market for next year, it will be a tough year again the next year. Many markets go through a recession. So what I want to wish to retailers, to clients, and to many people in general is to be patient, to be innovative, to be not afraid to try new things which can imply the better results in their business, in their operation, and that's my dream.
Well, next year is a big unknown to everybody. We've seen what happened this year, and we are really unsure what will happen next year. So the advice would be, let's be flexible. Let's get accustomed to whatever brings the new year. Let's focus on the costs. I'm not talking that we definitely need to be cost cutting, but we really need to think about everything that we are spending. We need to focus on delivering the budget, on the revenue line and on the cost line as well. We need to bring some ideas how to automate the processes, how to make them more effective, more productive, how to find the ways how to be better next year. I know that we already we were very successful in last years, but let's be humble here and let's get ready for whatever the next year will bring us.
How will next year evolve is hard to predict for me. So I think it's even more important to be agile and to use technology as a lever for your success.
What's good, service same-day delivery is requested by end customer. So we have to, with our business partner, adjust service to meet their cost demands. We have to keep our market position. As this all ends, there will be less winners, but with higher market share.
So from the HR perspective, so we have now behind a very demanding COVID period, a boost of remote work and a lot of uncertainty. Now I see that we are facing the counterpart, that we need to focus more on effective model of hybrid work for future. But definitely in our e-commerce segment and logistics, very dynamic and fast-growing segment, we need to focus more on fast communication, to be transparent to our teams, for upskilling of our teams, empowerment, and the motivation. And all these we can support definitely with good and empathetic relationship management.
So for my part, I would like to wish all the e-commerce companies, especially determination. It will be a tough year next year, but I think all of us in e-commerce are here for the long run. So brace for impact, but we can for sure make it together through these hard times. Thank you and have a great Christmas.